Hi, and welcome to Paper Route Scrapbooking. I'm Nadine, and today I'm participating in 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life, Series 16. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. We are on day 11 of Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, Series 16, and today our sketch creator is Tara Van Morsel. She is Tara Scraps online, so make sure you go check her out. I will have her YouTube channel linked below. And she made this really fun sketch with all of these hexagons. So that's kind of cool. I love the shapes. So it looked to me like there was like a black outline and then this green looked like maybe some background paper. I wasn't sure. And then I saw this like corner rounded piece here and then all these big hexagons. So, and then there was a strip here and 3 photos on this side, 2 on this side, a big title. So here is where I went with that. So I started with 2 pieces of white cardstock in 12 by 12, and I grabbed a couple. I didn't have any full-size sheets left from this, what was this called again? Cartabella's Fish Are Friends collection by Stephen Duncan. I didn't have any more of the 12 by 12 sheets left, so I went and grabbed a couple of Echo Park gingham. I don't know, I think they're called something, but I don't have the name of it left. But I had 2 of these, so I was like, perfect, I will put those on there as a background, and they coordinated color-wise, kind of giving that feel of water. So I put those down, and then I rounded the corners just like Tara had in this little spot here. And then I didn't have my Cricut because I was at a retreat when I prepped some of these layouts. So I went over to the tool table at the retreat, and they had one of those old Creative Memories cutters where you put the shape down and then you have those little circle. I don't have one, so I can't even show you. They have those little circle things that go inside the track and then you go around it, and she had a hexagon version. So I used that and cut out a bunch of different hexagons in different papers. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And then I put them out on my paper until I was satisfied with them. I wasn't really sure. I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hexagons, so I thought that was fair, but I did mine all the same size. So hers look like they're all different sizes, but I did mine all the same size. And then I just laid them out on the page. And then I trimmed a couple that were close to the edge, and then I put this one so that it was across both sides, and then trimmed it down the center. What else? So then, in keeping with this piece that went across the center, hers stopped inside of the layout, but I did mine all the way across, and I did this striped piece because I wanted it to be, what do you want to call it, like continuous. And so I feel like the stripes do that for you because they look like the pattern could keep going because it is those stripes, right? So even though there's that cut in the middle of the page, it still looks like it could go continuous across. And I did use the same number of photos as she did. So I got 3 on this side and I did 2 on this side. She said that her photos were 3.5 by 5, but mine were all 4 by 6, and I left them all as 4 by 6. So that's how I did that. And then she put her title and subtitle up here, and I put a subtitle as a cut apart card up in this part, but then I put my title down here where she had some journaling, and then I typed up my journaling, so we'll decide where that's going to go in a bit. And I think that's as far as I got. So, oh, and I inked everything in my Black Set Distress ink. I took the 2 chipboard thicker things that I used here, and I took the red one, and it had some, like, it was starting to like fall off the backing paper, and so I took a couple of the pieces and I put one like asterisk piece here and one bracket piece up here just to move that color around a little bit because I didn't feel like there was a ton of red in here. So that is that. From there, today when I sat down to look at where I was getting started from, I pulled out a few things. So I had this from the last time I did a layout online with Fish Are Friends, and I had kept this kind of out. So what I did was I combined the two embellishment packs. So I had another one, it was an Echo Park one called Sea Life, and I just threw them all together into the same embellishment pack, and I picked out the few embellishments that I thought could go with this particular layout, and there they are. And then I decided against pulling any out from the other two embellishment packs that I had in here. I also didn't pull out any additional cut aparts. They were all either too big or didn't have the right sentiment on them. Then I went for some doilies, and I did pick out a few that are going to go with my layout. And I think that's it for the basket. What else? Oh, I looked at those fish drops also, but decided to go with these wooden fish instead. They have been in my inventory for quite a long time. This was a part of the cutouts. This I'm going to try to use again. This is, I used a punch a long time ago, and it's just been sitting in with this collection for a while. Here's a couple more of the die cut pieces that I used. I also still have these tickets in here. I have these 49 in Market. I think this is Lagoon film strips. I also have Lily White Doodlebug Designs enamel dots. And then I used this, should we call it vintage? Because I've had, it's old. I looked for this online to see if I could like find one. I couldn't even find it on eBay. It just does not exist anywhere. But I really love this punch. I think because, so you punch the tag and then you pop it in here and it punches the perfect hole in the top of the tag. So anyway, one of my favorite things, but no longer available for purchase from Creative Memories. Couldn't even find it on eBay. So I guess watch your local thrift shop for one of these. I don't know. It is a big bulky piece of equipment too. So if you don't have a ton of space for storage, it's probably not your thing. But anyways, I made a tag out of a scrap of cardstock that was in there, like in with this collection that I matted this photo and this cut apart on. And then I printed some journaling that should fit on here, but I have not been measuring well lately. And then I also printed our names out, so I thought those could go in that little scrappy piece there. And that's as far as I got. So let's see what we can do. So I'm just going to move all of this off to the side now that I've shown you kind of what I pulled out to embellish with. And let's maybe start with some doilies, because those are always great cluster bases, and choose our embellishment spots. So let's see where Tara put hers. So Tara put an embellishment spot here and over here. So I think those are great spots. So let's go ahead with that. We don't want to necessarily do blue on blue. How about green on blue? And then how about blue here? And then where do we want the other one? I think here or here would be good. Let's try right here. I like that. Okay, okay. Guess what I'm not gonna do? I'm not gonna glue. Because I shamed myself for gluing yesterday and tearing things up. Okay, let's see about some journaling next. I'm going to, you know what else I didn't do? I've been distracted tonight, you guys. So I'm filming night before so that I can I don't have to work tomorrow, but I do have a bunch of appointments tomorrow. So I was like, well, I'll still film tonight, and then I can post the video in the morning before I go to all my appointments. I don't know what Thanksgiving weekend's gonna bring besides a whole lot of visiting. I don't think it'll bring a whole lot of scrapbooking, I'll tell you that. So I don't know if I'll have any other videos besides this one. I think probably one. I think I'll get another one in, but no promises beyond that. And I was like, yeah, I'll do this tonight. I have been so distracted. I should probably be cleaning my house. That's also not happening. People are going to come here and they're going to be like, wow, you really don't clean anything. I took the garbage out. Actually, my husband took the garbage out, but I put the garbage in the garbage can, so that was good. It's a place to start, right? There we go. I could put my journaling here or here. It's kind of cute there, tucked into the stripe strip. What about this little bit? This is our names. I always like to make sure that it says who. If it doesn't say it in my journaling, sometimes I'll add it separately. I mean, it's mostly my two boys, my daughter-in-law and my grandson. But I am in one of the photos. I did make it into one. And this is us in Marineland circa 2018. A long time ago. Pre-pandemic, remember that? Before the world went crazy. And burnt down and hurricanes and oh my gosh. The world's gone crazy, you guys. That's what had me so distracted actually before I came on here is my daughter-in-law, the beautiful girl in this photo, her grandparents are what we call in Canada, we call them snowbirds. They go and live in the United States in the wintertime because it's easier on their health to live in a warmer climate when it gets so cold in Canada. And so they had gone down early this year. They usually go after, like around American Thanksgiving. And this year they'd gone early. And it had something to do with dog breeding. I'm not really sure I understand all of it. But anyhow, bottom line is they ended up down there. And a week later they had to evacuate for the first hurricane. And then they went back. And then they evacuated again. And they just got back. Or I don't even know if they got back or if they were just sent photos or whatever, but oh my gosh, their place is destroyed. So they're coming home. Heartbreaking. Anyway, so sad. So sad. What else we got? So we have some more die cut pieces. Be yourself. That's cute. I did pop this up also on foam tape and this on foam tape. I don't think I said that before. This one says, let's be free as the sea. And this one says, I will always love you, which is the same as what that says. So I'm not going to put that on there twice. That's weird. Under the sea, no. Decided I don't like that. I really flip over you. That'd be cute with the two of them. But maybe not. No. It certainly was an adventure that day. My younger son got really sick when we were there. Oh, yeah, that was an adventure. Sure were. Okay, I think I got that figured out. Do I want some tickets? Why not? Let's get some tickets on here. Put them in this grouping, one in this grouping, one in this grouping, or because there's already yellow there, I could put one with this. What about my film strips? Do I want something like that in here somewhere? This is a cute little piece. It's just tiny. What else we got? These are the more regular sized ones. I don't keep these. Do you guys keep these pieces? If you do, please tell me what you do with them, because I don't like to throw stuff away, but also I don't know what to do with them, so they just go. I think that one might go there. I kind of like this just like across there. Is that weird? It makes me want to get rid of these ones though. Or would I rather have this one up here? Oh yeah, I actually like that better. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay, so I am going to pause the camera. Oh, I also wanted fishies. So I have all these fishies. They're wood and they're painted and I have no idea where they're from. Not a clue. But they're super cute and they're double-sided, so I can flip them if I want them to face a different direction. Let's see. So they do have like a glue dot or something on them, but they're so old that they just peel right off, so I totally can flip them. Let's see. There we go. And here's one. I don't really want the pink one on here because there's nothing else pink, and so I feel like that would just like change. Same with the orange, but I could do green. Or do I want to, like, do I want them all to be yellow? That might be okay too. That one's actually kind of sticky. I actually like that better. Okay. There we go. And then I could add some of these to my title and maybe a couple over here. So I might do that. Okay, so I'm going to pause the camera and I'm going to glue stuff down and then I'll pop back in and we will add some enamel dots together. All right, hang on, I'll be right back. All right, so we are back. I have glued down all of the things. I got over here, I added a couple of those splash punched shapes. Here I added a few of them as well, and over here. So I got those used up, and then I also added a few more of these chipboard asterisks from the thickers sheet, and I added another bracket too. So that was fun, and that just brought that. I felt like it needed a little bit more red sprinkled around to go with my title, so it worked out good. I also ended up using this film strip here, here, and here, and taking off that little one. So all that I have left in the lagoon is this full one and then this teeny one partial piece left. So I might have to go buy myself some new ones of those. And then I got my 3 tickets on there. I got my 3 yellow fish on there. I got my die cut pieces all tacked down. And then I got my tag on and I added some red and white baker's twine to that. What else did I put on here? Put my little turtle in. I think that's about it. Yeah, I put my little bit of journaling on there. So I need my date and my enamel dots. And you know what I was going to do while I had the camera off was to check my date. The date was July the 6th, 2018. So we were pretty close there. So I just need to get my ink. And I will ink up the date and stamp it just right here in this piece of the film strip frame there. And we are good for that. And then I'm going to use up the rest of these Lily White assortment of Doodlebug Designs enamel dots. So let me get started on that. So I'm going to put a few around in this cluster here, one in each size. So a big, medium, and a small. And then this cluster is smaller, so I am going to just add a medium and 2 smalls in that one. And look at that, I've used up another package of something, so that'll also go in my layout share at the end of the month. So, okay, so let's bring the sketch back in. And I would like to say thank you to Tara for the sketch this day 11. And so that was the sketch with all those big beautiful hexagons. And that is my completed layout with some hexagon pieces and my 5 photos. Tara also had 5 photos in there. Her title was up here, my title is down here. And that is the final layout. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I love hearing from you guys. So even if you just want to say hi, please type it into the comment box. If you are looking for links to Tara or Christy, or the playlist or the Facebook group where you can find these sketches, you can find all of that in the description of this video. And I think that's it. So I hope everyone has a great day. To all my Canadian friends, happy Thanksgiving, and take care of yourselves. Bye for now.